Bruce McArthur said the word guilty 8 separate times today as the names of his victims and the first-degree murder charges were read out inside a packed courtroom here on University Avenue, confirming what many have speculated for months. Bruce McArthur is a serial killer. Tonight, we're learning for the very first time some of the details around the murder of 8 men. A warning, some of the details in our story this evening are disturbing.
What happened today was a sure thing, 8 pleas of first-degree murder for the 8 murdered men. It wasn't, possible seconds, it wasn't manslaughter, it was 8 firsts.
The guilty pleas were delivered inside the largest courtroom in Ontario. Standing in a black sweater, Bruce McArthur stood before Justice John McMahon. McArthur appeared attentive. He looked straight ahead at the Superior Court judge, showing little emotion as he said the word guilty over and over again. Behind McArthur sat the family members and friends of multiple victims. Toronto Police homicide investigators, including the case's lead detective, Dave Dickinson, sat front and center.
We did this for the family, we did this for the communities. People wanted answers.
Today, for the very first time, we learned 6 of the 8 murders were sexual in nature. Some bodies were staged after McArthur killed them. It was revealed that there was a ligature used during some of the murders. Police found murder weapons in his van. McArthur also kept personal belongings of some of the men he murdered in his apartment, including a bracelet, jewelry, even a notebook. Police also uncovered a duffel bag containing duct tape, a surgical glove, rope, zip ties, a black bungee cord, and syringes inside McArthur's bedroom.
Whenever you have to recount the details and the emotions, it brings everything back up.
Next week, the Crown will be releasing even more details about the murders, and it's expected dozens of victim impact statements will be read out in court.
They're going to have to relive all that loss again as they put these victim impact statements together.
I spoke with the family members of multiple victims today. They declined comment, preferring to wait and share their thoughts after sentencing. However, some who found themselves intricately entwined in this horrific case did speak following an emotional day in court.
Just thinking about the last moments of those men, it comes to me quite often, particularly the 2 that I met.
The court heard today that all of the body parts were disposed on and around Karen Fraser's Mallory Crescent property, where McArthur worked as a gardener. City News has learned McArthur's family recently came to Fraser's home to retrieve some of the gardening tools and items the killer had left behind.
In your discussions with them, what did they say? What was their reaction to everything that has taken place?
Sad, upset, a sense of wondering, and extremely difficult.
The next court date has been scheduled for this Monday. 3 days have been set aside for the Crown to deliver even more details. We're going to hear victim impact statements, and there will be a sentence. Now, the judge saying no matter what the sentence is, Bruce McArthur won't be eligible for parole until he's 91 years old.